Guys, today's another evening, and I hope that you all are enjoying yourself and you're having a great and a wonderful time. Yeah, guys, I was supposed to be on yesterday, but unfortunately, I was not able to come on yesterday because my battery, my phone, practically was very less, and was actually about to switch off any at any time. So obviously there was not enough battery to be able to come on live. And by the time I came back from Dalston, it was already late. And even me myself, I was so. I mean, I said Dalston. I'm in Peckham. Yeah. By the time I came back from Peckham, it was actually very late. And yeah, I was actually so knackered and just dozed off after that. But yeah, anyway, guys, many of you already know me. It's your girl Adair. So, guys, so we're going to continue from where we left off, but I'm just going to wait for as many of you to come on so that you can settle in and yeah, and then enjoy while while I go through my notes. Okay, so yeah, we can start now. We can start now. Now that I see about three people. Yeah, we can start now. Oh hi, Philip. I'm great today, and how about you? Wow, it's so lovely to see you on, and thank you so much for the compliment. I really appreciate it. So yes, so yeah, we can start. Um, So again, many of you already know me. It's your girl Ades. Oh wow, you're okay. You're watching from Ghana. Wow. Well, greetings from Ghana. Wow. Thank you for coming on. By the way, how is Ghana? How is Ghana? Anyway, so again, many of you already know me. It's your girl Ades. So so we're just going to continue from where we left off. Um, so, oh, that's good. That's very good to hear. That's very good to hear. By God's grace. Hi, are you Chris? No. In fact, I don't even know who Chris is actually. uh, yeah, well, Philip, yeah, yeah, over here, yeah, over here in the UK, we're managing by God's grace, but nothing much, nothing really much other than work and sometimes take the rest. But I mean, what can we do? We can't complain. The the only thing that we just need to be grateful for that we have life all the time. We okay, please. Um, actually, no. I'm not actually. But if you're looking for someone, you can go through dating sites or get a connection through church. But I'm not single. I'm not single at all. I'm taken. So Anyway, back. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming on. I appreciate. Um, oh wow, from India. Yeah, yeah, Philip. Oh, okay. Yeah, tell him, Guri. Yes, yes, the princess is taken. Yeah, tell him. Please, do you have a sister over there? Um, I can't really answer that. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Wow, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. So anyway, let's get back to the business of today, so that we don't get distracted. Um, so yeah, so Philip, I don't know whether if you've watched my lives from the starting. Um, oh, I'm from the UK. Yeah. So yeah, Philip, I don't know whether if you've watched all my lives from the starting. But in case, yeah, in case you don't know like what we've been talking about. So we've Wow, amazing. So yeah, in case you don't know what we've been talking about, hi, hi, my apologies, but I cannot pronounce your name, to be honest with you. Oscara. Am I correct? Because yeah, I'm kind of really struggling to pronounce your name. Um, yeah, and hello, thank you for coming on. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, we've been talking about how women can get their life back in 2025, exit the laziness, plus be a productive woman. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, that's what we've been talking about. And yeah, thank you so much. So now enjoy your life. Thank you. So now, moving on. So now, we women, a lot of us women, we often, no, I won't say often, but all the time, all the time is practically a new day or a new week. There's different things that happens every single day of the week. So like when you wake up in the morning, maybe you've worked all throughout, the week, and you decided that no, you you don't want to go into work at all. You just can't be bothered. Practically, you can't be bothered to do anything. You can't be bothered to even do the housework, the house chores. You can't bother to even get the Hoover out and to vacuum your house. Um, you can't be bothered to do a little dusting. You can't. You practically just can't be bothered to do anything. You just say to yourself that, look, that this is my day off, and my day off is only just for relaxation, and I just want to relax. I just want to relax and just have the time of my life. But one thing that women don't seem to understand, that okay, yeah, we work. Of course we do. We work. Guys, go over me. Mm. Yeah, of course we work. Wait, who's that? Okay, may God bless you always for your motivational words. Please, I will send I wasn't. Actually, Philip, please, unfortunately, I don't take people's numbers, and neither do I give out my number to people, because this because both internet and around the world is not safe. We don't know who is who, so we don't know who to trust with the way the world is now. Is not really ideal to kind of to be thinking of that right now. But yeah, I really appreciate that you actually acknowledge my that my words are very motivational. I really acknowledge that, and thank you so much. So anyway, back to what I'm saying. But what some women they don't seem to realize is that even as we work, of course, yes we work, we work, we have to make some money, make more than enough money to be able to cover your rent, to be able to put food on the table, to be able to and to be able to pay for your water. Okay, thank you. To be able to pay for your, but that's actually for those that live in the UK. As many of you that lives in the UK, you guys know what we face over here. That the hefty tax, everything that practically everything that we're paying for here. You guys know, to as many of you that already live here in the UK. So yeah, that we have to work and we have to work, make enough money to pay the rent, and to put food on the table, pay your electric, gas, the water bill, TV license. then if you've worked more than, like, for example, if you've worked more than 56 hours in a week, and then at the end of the month your salary crosses over 2,000, HMRC will come in and they will actually deduct practically half of what you earn. They'll deduct it. They'll actually take practically half of what you earn. They take half of what you earn and leave you with the remaining. So just like they say, the more hours you work, the more hours and the more money you the more hours you work and the more money you earn, the more tax you pay. So it's practically like where we are working for the tax man, really. That's really how we see it. That's really, like, yeah, that's really how we see it. It's just where we're working for the tax man, because we're working to earn a living. It's not easy. It's not easy, my dear sister. Everywhere is hard, but yes, it is. Not, of course it is. Yeah, everywhere. Yeah, everywhere is so hard. Is not, but the only thing that is mainly keeping us going. Yeah, just feel, just like you said. Yeah, God is what is keeping us going, despite the fact of what is currently happening everywhere around the world, including UK, with all these sad news that we keep on hearing every single day. And God we trust, and man we. You're right. You're definitely right about that. Yeah, especially with the sad news that we hear all the time. But in all of that, no matter what, God is the overall. Hi, Luca. How are you? Yeah, God is the overall. Because one thing that we need to remember. I'm absent in church. Oh no. Okay, Philip. Even if you don't actually attend church, you don't kind of necessarily need to attend church, but now church is live now. So church is live now. So even if you don't actually go to church, you can actually join any of the powerful sermons online. But the most important thing is that as far as you hear the word of God, that's the most important thing. You don't necessarily need to actually attend a church. You can join church online, as a lot of preachers that they preach online. So you can join one of the very very powerful okay, sure. You can join one of the very powerful like the men of God, like eh? Philip, are you serious? You're asking what is church? I don't um church. Okay, make sure you're getting closer to Jesus every day. Church is good, but relationship with God. Yeah, thank you so much, Trex. Yeah, of course. I'm always close to God. So yeah, Philip, back to what I'm saying. Yeah, um, you're asking what is church? Church, you know that you should know that church is a very okay. I'm I am very difficult asking questions always. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, church is one of those religion. Church is, I'm not going to say religious. But church is practically a temple of God, where you worship, hear the word of God, and to pray to God, whatever problems that you're facing. So that's what church is. So it depends on what you call church to for you. But church is mainly a temple of God where you go to listen to the word of God, pray, asking God for whatever it is that troubles you, or whatever is facing you. Jesus God. Yeah, and yeah, you see, yeah, and in addition to what Trex is saying, yes, you see, Phil, Trex has also answered your question as well. So not even just me, Trex has answer your question. So at least is in addition to what I've said. So anyway, now we're going to go into the steps. So hi Frida, how are you? Thank you for coming on, I appreciate. So first of all, things that you should know now. Okay, my dear sister, thanks for answering. Yeah, it's fine. um, so things you should know. So clean and cleaning and organizing your space, having clutter around you can affect you negatively. So I mean, my, most of us, of course, we're busy. We're so busy working that most of us sometimes don't get the chance to to kind of organize our space, like our space, like our room, or whichever part of your flat that you. Yeah, yes, you're definitely right about that. You're definitely right about that. So you feel uh, he's 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 also answered your question again. So you see, so more answers for your question that you asked. So so by cleaning and organizing your space, having clutter around you, again, can affect you negatively. So, I mean, we most of us that works, because we work practically nearly every day, and we kind of don't really have that much time or have enough time to even sort or organize your space, just because of the time. Okay, I would like to listen to okay. Just because of the time, just because of the time that we have to start work. I mean, depending on your rota, depending on your rota that you get given. So, for example, if you're to start work at 7 o'clock, and you know that you need to that you need to be at work by 7 o'clock in the morning. So obviously, as you're finishing your shift, you quickly come home and quickly just have a you quickly come home, take off your clothes that you've worn for the day, and then quickly jump in the shower, have a quick shower, then eat. After eating, maybe you just have a maybe a 10-15 minute talk with your family, just so that they won't think that that you just go to work and you come back and you just ignore them, and not at least not even say hi. So after you finish talking with your family members, then the next thing, you're off to bed. But even before you even sleep, obviously you need to set your alarm. You need to set your alarm that will wake you up. So if you know that you need to be, please sister, can you, okay, what's that? What do you work on? No, sorry. And you need to be you need to be at work by 7 o'clock. So you practically have to walk. Hi John, how are you? Thank you so much for coming on. So you practically have to set your alarm to wake you up for about say about 5 o'clock in the morning. And also it depends on how far your work is. So if your work is within 10 or 15 minutes away, then you'll be able to make it to work. Or if it's actually quite close to where you live, at least you won't even need to rush. Then you can just take it easy. You just take things easy, and and do what you need to do. Like when you wake up at 5 o'clock, and then you just know that you just quickly do your house chores, because even during the early hours of the morning, obviously you can't use the Hoover. So the next alternative is to use the long brush. Use the long brush, quickly sweep your your entire flat, and then from there the next thing is to jump in the shower, and quickly after jumping in the shower, okay. behave behave yourself here. um then you need to you just need to jump in the shower quickly, have a quick shower, come out, quickly brush your teeth, then cream, um, use your body spray, put your clothes on. Then the next thing is to quickly prepare your breakfast, whatever it is, just something quick that you will just fill your belly for the morning. Then thank you, Gary. um then you just take you just quickly take something that will just fill your belly. I mean, like, especially in the morning, it's not really ideal to kind of eat heavy, because if you eat heavy in the morning, if you eat heavy in the morning, you'll see yourself sleeping while you're on shift. So yeah, you will see yourself sleeping while you're on shift. So even if you want to eat a heavy food, that's something that you can eat at lunchtime. But most especially if you're an African, if you're Nigerian, because most of us Nigerian, we like to eat a lot of heavy African food. No, not really. We Yeah, we like to eat mostly a lot of heavy African food, like pounded jam, um, uh, pounded jam, or semovita, for example, or even fufu. Yeah, some of us likes to. I mean, um, not even just that, and also also eba. To those that doesn't know what I mean, eba is actually so it's actually cassava. It's actually cassava. That's actually what it is. So it's made. Oh, please, you know how to eat Ghanaian food. Um, I to be honest with you, I haven't really tried. I've not tried all the Ghanaian foods, but I have tried Ghanaian jollof rice, and it is nice. It is really really nice. Yeah, that's that's what I have tried. But that was a very very long time ago. But the one that the one that I always hear that is very very nice is kinky, and that one is one of the ones that I would actually like to try. I would like to try that kinky. um, so anyway, back to what I'm saying. So try and oh try and see eat banku and okra stew. Oh, okay, okay. I will. Yeah, okay. I will give that a try. Yeah, I'll give that a try one day, and and see how it is, and let you know. So yeah, back to what I'm saying. So the so it is and most especially after you've had a shower, then you know that then you know that you don't need to rush because you've had your shower and you've eaten your breakfast. Then you use the cup. Oh, okay. Um, that you've eaten your breakfast and you the only thing is just for you. I mean, this is something that you can do when you get back from your shift, like prepare whatever it is that you want to eat for lunch the next day, or is something that you can just quickly do, because because it is something you don't necessarily need to cook it. Just just take practically take it with you. Really, you just take it with you, put them in your plastics, and at lunchtime you prepare it while you're at work. They at work they have microwave. At work they have cooker, so you can actually prepare your lunch in the kitchen with using the staff pots to so that you can that whatever you take in to eat for lunch, you can just prepare it then. But my point is my point is that it is very good. It's very good to find the time to. Oh, I'm from the UK. I did mention this because someone asked before. So I'm from the UK. Um, so back to what I'm saying. Now, my face looks like a Ghanaian, really. That's very funny. Cause some people who I used to know, they have, I mean, yeah, they have mistaken me for. Thank you. She has mistaken. I mean, not she. Some people that has known me like many years ago. Oh, hi Isaac, how are you? Thank you for coming on. So some people who I used to know for a very long time, they've mistaken me for a Ghanaian. Some even mistaken me for a Jamaican, and I'll just look at them like, what? That wow. But it's really hard for them to it's really hard for them to believe that I'm actually a Nigerian. But yeah, it's hard for them to believe that I'm actually a Nigerian British. Really. I know. Anyway, so back to what I'm saying. um so yes, so my point is that no matter how you work, first of all, it yeah is important to try and to yeah is important to try and try at least to get some days off, even if it's a day off, or even if it's 2 days, or even if it's 3 days, at least is. Hi Glory. Oh, hi, thank you for coming on. um then at least you will use your free time to kind of organize your space, and to kind of reduce as many clutter that there is. But one thing one thing that we shouldn't do, that no matter the days that we have off, we should not just sit there and say that, okay, yeah, I'm off for these number of days, so I can't be bothered to do anything. No, that's like kind of where you are talking negative of yourself. And what we actually need is the positives. We need to always speak positive things into our life. Actually, maybe you don't know your father or your mother from. Um, I'm not. Phil, I'm not from Ghana at all. You're very funny. I'm not from Ghana at all, let alone my parents. Neither of my parents are from Ghana. That's very funny. So anyway, back to what I'm saying. So yeah, we need to talk positive. We need to talk positive things into our life and just erase the negative words, because the negative words. You have a new. Oh, I have a new passport. How? I don't understand. You're very funny. Oh god, you're very funny. Anyway, so back to what I'm saying. Hi, Michael. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Yeah, Ghana. So anyway, no matter what, no matter how you spend your days off, one thing is that we should never say that, oh, that we can't be, that we or you can't be bothered. Even at that, even if it's just a little bit, just do some. Keep yourself busy. It's not a must that you keep yourself busy all throughout the day. No, just just do something that will keep yourself busy. Like, yeah, do something that will keep yourself busy. So maybe because you've worked all throughout the week, and you've not even had the chance at all to even hoover, or you probably maybe have started, maybe you started sweeping from the sitting room, and you didn't have the chance. Okay, something like what, please? Oh, so yeah, just like you just like keeping yourself busy with what. So it's mainly like your routine that you normally do, where every day. So it's mainly whatever your routine is. Yeah, it's part of it. Yeah, so whatever your routine is that you do every single day. In fact, that you're meant to do every single day, but because of your work, you're not able to do it. So is whatever your routine is. So maybe if you're that like I was saying, if you're meant to do the hoovering in the morning and you can't do it because because of your work, and you eventually get some days off work, then you can now use that as an opportunity to get your hoover out and to hoover the whole of your house and do some dusting and so on and so forth, and maybe even add some cooking if you want to. But I mean, I don't know what your routine is, but yeah, that's part of it. Busy for nothing or busy for money. Feel you. You're funny. Okay. How far now? Huh? How far? Nah, Ninja boy, just chilling. Oh, Gary. So yes, Gary, so you're definitely a Nigerian then. I am so worried. Forgive me. Okay. What? So what are you worried about? I don't understand. So now, um, so now the next one is, again, like I said before, tell yourself that you. So tell yourself, practically. That's what I was trying to let you guys know. Tell yourself that you can break out of habits of of laziness. And let me re-highlight this, please. I am not saying that anyone is lazy. No, we're not lazy. We're not lazy people at all. We are not. I was Nigerian in my former life. No. Oh, okay. um, so again, I'm requesting this. We are not lazy. None of us is lazy, but there are certain things in our. There's certain things that we do that can tend to be laziness, as in lazy. Yeah, but I am not saying that anyone is lazy. So please, please, I really do. I don't want any. I don't want anyone to scold me. I don't want anyone to really. I don't want anyone to scold me or to call me names because they think that I'm trying to tell them that they're lazy. No, I am not saying that. I'm saying that there are certain things that we do that can be lazy. So it's just for you to guys for you to understand that. So like habits of laziness and negative self-talk only hold you back. So monitor your thoughts and put a positive spin on them. Oh, hi. Hi, hey. I'm really sorry, but I cannot pronounce your name. You always tell us the truth, so don't ask. Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Okay, just because I'm worried there because I don't want I really don't want anyone to scold me. So that's why I'm just making it very very clear. But thank you. Um, so the negative talk, it needs to go out the window. We need to keep on. Okay. Mm? Which kind of name? I don't understand. Oh, okay. Anyway, so then again, the negative thoughts, it needs to go out the windows. So please, always speak positive things in your life. Do not ever say that you can't do this or you can't do that. Okay, yeah. There a lot of things, in life. It doesn't come easy. Practically everything in life. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, every practically everything in life, whatever you want to achieve, it doesn't come easy. It doesn't. It's something that will take a very long time, but you have to build it up. You have to build it up by constantly doing what you are doing. Whatever it is, whatever your talent is, just keep doing it. Keep on working on that your talent. Oh, thank you. Keep on working on. We keep on working on that your talent. Even Mr. Jimmy White has also said this word. He too has said this word countless of times. So we're both kind of saying it as well. Yeah. So whatever your talent is, keep working on your talent. Do not slack back. Whether if you're a blogger, whether if you're a freelancer, whatever it is that your talent is, just keep on pushing yourself and pushing yourself. If it's something that you that you do on YouTube, or you're a YouTuber as well, keep pushing yourself and pushing yourself and pushing yourself. Keep pushing yourself until you get to that 1,000 subscriber. Then after you get that one, once you hit that 1,000 subscriber, yes, you are definitely right. Oh, because of your words, I will. Please behave yourself there. so yeah, so where so once you get to that 1000 subscriber, then the next thing is to the next thing is 4000 watch time. So that one is the 4000 watch time is the icebreaker. That one is the challenge, because you have to keep on pumping videos upon videos upon videos upon videos until it reaches the end. Then once you reach the end, oh okay, and then once you reach the end, finally the open doors of monetization, it will now it will now it will now open for you. Then you'll see yourself on the forefront. Then you can now be making whatever kind of videos as you want, and be earning from YouTube. That's the good thing, and that's the beauty. Everything that we do, we have to sacrifice for it. Who teaches you all these? Who teaches me? No one teaches me. No one teaches me, to be honest. No one teaches me. I just do my research. I just do my research, and just speak on the research that I found. But because you're saying that my words are motivational. Sacrifice your sacrifice you to get to what you want. Yeah. So yes. So practically everything that you do, what like I said, whatever your talent is, whatever you see yourself doing, yeah, it is a sacrifice, because yeah, you have to push yourself and push yourself until it germinates good fruit. Just like, okay, sacrifice yourself to get what you want. You're right. Just like where you think of it, like where you want to grow, you want to grow pears. So obviously you have to get the pear seeds. You have to buy them. You have to buy them in the shop. And if either you have a garden or you have a big balcony. But what you have to do is that you have to use a plant pot. You have to use a plant pot to be able to, okay, in good ways, not bad way. Yeah, yes, Phil. Yeah, you're right. In a good way, of course. So you have to get a plant pot, and then pour the seeds, onto the soil. Then water it. That as you water it, you will now see that the pear seeds are starting to grow. You will see that it's starting to grow until it actually turns to the actual pear itself. That's the same thing in life. That when you start from somewhere, you work your way up. You work your way up all the time, every single day, without looking back. You just keep on working and working and working and working and working yourself until you get to the top. Until one day maybe you're at work, and then you get a message. Please title behind this one. Phil, I mentioned the title. I mentioned the title just before I started. um, so yes, so back to what I'm saying. Um, so maybe you're at work and you are kind of you're checking for an important email, and then suddenly an email came in from a very very powerful company, a well recognized company. Don't settle for less, push it to the limit. Yeah, you are right. Okay. um yeah, and then you get an email from a very powerful company, like as in one of the well-known companies that is known all around the world, like for hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't really understand what you're saying, PF. So for example, like maybe um Calvin Klein, Calvin Klein, the company. Maybe they like one day you get an email from Calvin Klein company that I actually like your work, and I would like to take I would like to take you up on your work, and I will actually like to put you on a contract for 2 years, and this is how much I'll be paying you for those 2 years. Okay, move the raffle to the middle. Move the raffle to the middle. More show us the headlights. Okay. Yes, you're right, Gary. Yeah, of course. Yeah, your dream will definitely come true. Please, I need to work. Okay. Good. Well, at least you know. Yeah. And then yeah, and then they, then Calvin. Okay, where can I get work, my dear? Ah. Oh wow. Um. Oh, Phil. Okay. But Phil, it actually it depends on the work that you will like. Um, I don't. Yeah, it depends. Okay, sure, Diane. Okay, yeah, it depends on the work that you like, but whether if it's it depends whether if it's like the either the medical field or the health and social care field. That's it depends. Or whether if it's hospitality, it depends. But okay, I'm a driver and a barber. Oh, okay. So if okay, so Phil, if you're a driver, then that's where you need to apply for jobs there. You need to apply for jobs through through the taxi office. Okay, I am blocking someone. Oh, okay. Thank you. Count to three. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Anyway, so yeah, so Phil, so please dear, share me. Ah, the only Phil, the only thing you can do is you just apply. You just apply for driver's job. That's all. You just apply for driver's job online. Just keep applying, and they'll call you. That's the least that I can give you. Yeah, taxi. Yeah, the taxi. Yeah. So now, so now the next one is break larger goals into smaller goals More achievable goals, even a smaller one, will motivate you to keep moving forward. So whatever your goals are, if you've written down so many of your goals that you want to achieve within the next 5 years, for it to be easy for you, break it into smaller chunks. Break it into smaller chunks, and then focus on the very, very important ones, and be working towards it. Keep working towards it, and then it will definitely come to pass. And at the same time, it will motivate you to keep on moving forward and going to the next phase in life. Now, I'm going to also share with you more of the steps. Now the first is to improve your mindset. So again, trash out all those negative thoughts, that's stopping you from moving forward in life. Drain it out. Drain it out by, if you have to, if, for example, if you like, how I put it? Yeah, for example, maybe you like yoga. Okay, I like your word today. I've learned so many things from you. Thank you. So yeah, if if you like yoga, and if you like yoga and meditation, because most ladies, they like to, oh, hi Matt, thank you. Yeah, so if as I was saying, if you like yoga, because so many ladies, they like yoga, they love yoga. So it's one of those places that they see themselves going all the time to take away stress, stress of the world, whatever it is that is disturbing them. Like every time of the day, they're always getting phone call. Mostly people that has family in Nigeria. That's where one of the problems always starts from, because every time you'll get phone call, oh, brother, the money you sent me last week, I finished it because I had to pay for I have to pay my NEPA bill, or I have to pay towards the generator. So they so they would just keep. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So is it Marley? Yeah. So the topic of today is an ongoing topic. It's called how women can get their life back on track in 2025. Quit the laziness plus be a productive woman. So that's the topic. Is an ongoing topic, which is what we've been talking about for quite some time now. So I hope that I've answered your question. So anyway, so yeah, back to what I'm saying. So there was that yeah. So they say that, oh, the money you sent me is finished. So maybe if you sent your family, maybe if you sent them about £200, because I mean, fair enough. Nigeria is not easy. Oh, are you, have you been to Nigeria? Yes, yeah, I have. I have. I've been to, yeah, I've been to Nigeria before, and it's very sweet. Yeah, I really like it. It's very sweet. um, so anyway, back to what I'm saying. So to spend the holiday, yeah, to spend the holiday. Really. So yeah. Anyway, back to what I'm saying. Then maybe you spend as in you send £200 to your family back home. Thank you. And that 200 pounds, that £200 is a lot for you, because is not really, yeah, it's not really easy. That £200 can that £200 is the money that you can use to do a month's worth of shopping. But oh, okay. But then you you have to you have to sacrifice that money and give it out to your family that is suffering over there in Nigeria, that actually doesn't have money to buy food. Then they'll say that, brother, that money you gave me, I spent it on my on the NEPA bill. I've bought a lot of a lot of fuel for the generator. So please, I will need more money. Those are the one of the things that can really stress you out, when when you're when especially that you don't live in Nigeria at all, and you live abroad, and you know how much you get, you know how much you get, you know, you know how much you earn every month, you know, what you hi, how are you? You know that you know, what you've budgeted, to spend, for the month, and you've also budgeted to pay towards your rent and everything, and then the rest, to send over to your people in Nigeria. And even as you tell them that, look, that I don't, yeah, hi, even as you tell them that, that you don't have the money, they think you're joking. That's where the problem is. They think you are joking. They think that you have the money, in your account, and you don't want to give them. That's not the case, because even over here in the UK, even in Europe as a whole, the things that the things that we have to pay for, that there's no way we can even get out of it at all. We can't, is like a loop. I'm from the UK. It's kind of like a loop where you can't even come out of it. Yes, you're definitely right. The issue is that these are things that we have to, and is a must, that we have to pay for every month. One thing we cannot escape is paying your house rent, because if you miss one payment, you are in trouble. If you miss one payment of your house rent, then the very next day, you'll see a letter from your landlord that you've been given you've been given 7 days from now to pay your house rent. Otherwise, you leave my house. Yeah. And it could actually even get to the level that behind your back, they probably may even may even take you to court. Just they'll probably take they'll take you to court, or they'll go behind your back. Yeah. Oh yes. Yes. Why we pay light bills and water. I know is really crazy, but unfortunately, what can we do? There's nothing we can do. We have to pay it. We have to pay it. Is we have to pay it. It is part of the law, and there's no way of escaping the law. So yeah. So back to what I'm saying. So they may probably one day even go as far as they may probably even go as far as going behind your back and going to court without your knowledge. And then the next thing you'll get a letter from the court. This is government duty. Yes, you're right. The next thing you get a letter from the court. Oh, I'm from. Oh wow, hi Lee. Oh, you're from. Okay, Kensal Green. That's. Oh, okay. That's North London. That's good. So yes, you get a letter. Okay. Hi, pretty. How are you? I'm great. I'm great. And is it Annie or I'm so sorry, but I can't pronounce your name. Yeah, everything will be fine. Yeah. Yeah, hi. So anyway, then the next thing you get a letter from the court. My name is Adez. So then the next thing is I'm from the UK. The next thing is that you will get a letter. I will remember you my prayers. Thank you. You will get a letter from the court saying that your landlord brought this case forward to us, that you're owing your landlord you're owing your landlord maybe say about £800, and you've not paid that £800. UK. Sorry, but please, if you can rephrase that well, so that I can understand, please. And then yeah, and because you owe £800 to your landlord, and the court has highlighted it and said that you have 7 days to pay that £800, otherwise you will be evicted. Oh, are you from UK? Yes, I am. Yeah. So that you have 7 days to pay that £800, and otherwise you will lose your home. In fact, there's so many people here that has actually lost their homes simply just because they lost their job, and they have explained to their landlord that, look, listen, that this is my situation. It's not that I don't want to pay the rent, but I've lost my job. The landlord doesn't even care. He doesn't even want to know. He doesn't even want to know whether if you lost your job. All he's after is his money. But one thing that I like about Nigeria is that when it comes to the rent, when it comes to the rent, they pay yearly. And once you've paid your rent for say because we're in 2025 now, people are suffering over there, especially strangers. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's true. So most especially Oh, okay. So back to what I'm saying. Now, so if you've paid your rent for that year, because we're in 2005, for example, and you've paid for 2005, you don't need to worry about rent payment again. You don't need to worry about rent payment again for 2005 because you've covered it. The only one that you need to worry about is 2026. Oh, okay. And I've seen your live. I would like to ask you. Oh, I'm from the UK. Thanks. Please do. Sorry for. Oh no, no worries. It's fine. Okay. They used to do a deposit guarantee scheme and a few years back. Yeah. They did. But it's kind of changed a little bit. Yeah. It's kind of changed, but in some places they still do it. In some flats they still do it, but not all. So yeah, anyway, back to what I'm saying. Then you don't need to, once you pay your rent for 2025, you don't need to worry again about the rent until next year of 2026. That's one of the things that I like about Nigeria, and most especially the fact that the landlord is understanding, but it's just that the landlord can be very patient with you for a certain period of time, but he can't be patient with you for long. So he can be paid. So maybe for example, maybe about 2-3 months that the landlord may decide that he wants to be patient. Love and respect from. He cried. Okay, I truly like your accent. The way you talk reminds me of my Ghanaian friends. Oh, okay, that's good. So okay. How many years of rents? 1 year or 2 years? What you sorry, Phil, do you mean of Nigeria? Are you talking of Nigeria? Because if it's Nigeria, it their rent is yearly. So yeah, so once you pay for, you pay the rent for throughout that 1 year, you've paid the rent. Sorry, I think UK. No, UK. Our The way we pay our rent is different from Nigeria. Our rent here, we have to pay monthly, and we can't afford to miss our own. We have to pay our rent every month. That's where the trouble is. I really wish that UK is like Nigeria, that they can allow us to pay our rents. To be honest with you, I wish I knew the reason why we pay monthly. I don't know. I really don't know why we have to pay the rent monthly. But it is part of the law. It's part of the law of the like 2 years or more. I really wish that we can at least have 2 years or more. But unfortunately, this is the system of the UK. We must pay our rent every month without fail. So we need to make sure that we work tirelessly to get the money for that rent, so that whatever date that you set for you to pay your rent every month, you must pay your rent. You must pay your rent for the month that you have told your landlord. Okay, how can you save money? I know. Phil, really, no, really, to be honest with you, is yeah, it's really really stressful because yeah, we want to save money and we try our best to save money, but the problem is not only the rents. Hi, okay. House. Thank you, thank you. You're worried? Why? So anyway, back to what I'm saying. So it's not just the rent, but the other things that you need to pay for. Your if for example you're on a contract phone or contract sim, that one also is monthly payment. You need to pay it. Plus your gas and your water. In addition to that, TV license. Over here, the TV is not free. You have to pay your license. So by the time so water bill and light bill are all monthly. Is monthly. That's where the problem is. So you need to work and earn enough money to be able to cover all of this. In addition, is too much there. I know, yeah, I know. To be honest with you, I wish I can cry right now and say that look that we after paying all of these things, we don't have savings. I wish I can cry to them and say that, but I can't. I can't because it's the system. It's the system of how the UK has programmed their country. So everything you use, you need to pay for it. Plus the fact that even as you're working as well, whatever you've earned in the month, like I said before, if you earn more than £2,000 to £2,000 or even £3,000, then tax will cut. Yeah, HMRC will cut half of your money. So they'll probably might even take 400 and something or 500 and something chunk from your salary, and then you're left probably with you're probably left with about maybe 1,000 and something. Or you might even be lucky that you'll only just be left with 2,000. Just look for a soulmate who can help you on that. Okra. You're right. You see that, and that's also another thing. It's not really ideal for you to carry all the load by yourself. It's good that you get support by it's good that you get support by, like, if you most especially if you're in a relationship with someone. It's good that you also get that extra support. So if your salary is 2,000 pounds or more, and your partner is earning probably 4,000, then tell me how. By the time you and your partner join both your money together, then you'll have money left over, even after you've paid towards your electric, gas, and water. And which I've just remembered as well. Also your council tax the council tax too is part of it as well. If you but this is if you're under the council, so meaning you'll do overwork practically. Yeah, practically you do overwork that. And this is actually why most people work more than one job. Some people actually have two additional jobs. Yeah, just so that they can have enough money. Some people work two extra jobs in addition to the main job that the person is working. Yeah, but then the end, you can't rest well. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't. You can't rest well by taking on two extra jobs. Even if you want to take an extra job, it's fine. But if you go overboard, if you go overboard and take on more jobs, that's where you've finished yourself. That's where you finished yourself. You will not be able to sleep. You'll be ah, my God. Your head will be on fire. You'll be so sorry. Please, I'm so sorry. Please, if I may ask, do you have a child? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have children. Of course I do. Um, no pain, no gain. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, back to what I'm saying. You'll notice that your head is burning, is hot. You will notice you'll start getting headache, simply because you have not slept. You have not slept what you're meant to sleep off. And this is why when people have worked for maybe more than 15 years, or even 30 or 40 years, and they decide they want to I have three children, um, and they decide that they want to retire. They after as years goes on, then they'll now start having health problems. So maybe when they turn 59, that's when they'll now start having health problems. Oh, are they sleeping? Of course. Of course, yeah, they sleep well. Um, yeah, after some time, people will start having health problems because they did not allow themselves to sleep. Rather, when they finish from their first shift, instead of them to go home and rest, their next shift is starting at 6 o'clock in the evening, and then they are to finish their shift the next day at 6 o'clock in the morning. And that 6 o'clock in the morning, the person has not even gone home at all. So sorry, I can't answer that. Um, that 6 o'clock in the morning, that person hasn't come home at all. May God bless all mothers, especially. Oh, thank you. So 6 o'clock, that person has not even gone home at all, because their next shift is starting at probably 8 o'clock in the evening. and then they'll finish the next day at 5 o'clock in the morning. So tell me, how is that person gonna have any rest? Right, in fact, that person is just like where he's working. It's just like where it's kind of, how would I put it, like working blindfolded. Really, yeah. And he's just like where he's working blindfolded. That, I mean, he's doing the work, he's doing the work, but he's not functioning well because his head is burning. His head is on fire. His head is telling him, I need rest, and yet he can't get that rest because he has not he doesn't have any offs. He doesn't have any off days at all because he's working the 3 jobs, and instead of him to go home and rest, he will not go home and rest. Oh, hi Marvin. Yeah, thank you for coming on. I appreciate. So it is very, very important. It is so important that we need to prioritize ourselves, our health, no matter what. Okay, if your salary is not enough for you, I mean, yeah, take on one extra job, but please never ever take on an additional 2 jobs. No, sorry, I don't give out my number, thank you. But never ever take on 2 additional jobs, because that's where you finished yourself. It's very, very important that you prioritize your health, so that when you eventually decide to retire, and you just say you want that you want to retire and relax and go for holidays and come back, then at least you know that you've worked. But one thing to bear in mind is that it will affect you in the long run. It will affect you in the future. And that's why a lot of people are getting strokes, because when they were much younger, they are overworking themselves. Why today is your well, yeah, I need my rest. I'm prioritizing my health as well, because too much of working without rest is not good for their health. So yeah, and that's why a lot of people, they actually have strokes now, that has actually deformed them, and it's caused them speech problems. Is even probably caused them to lose their eyesight, just because when they were much younger, they worked multiple jobs and did not rest. So it's very, very important that is a must. We have to prioritize our sleep, because prioritize ourselves, and also make sure that we sleep very well, so that we don't get health problems in the future. Yes. So now, figure out the real issues. So by figuring out your whatever the issue is, it's good to kind of get to the root of what the main issue is, and to find out, first of all, find out the best solution to how you can fix it. But at the same time, it's not really ideal to kind of do it alone, but is kind of good that you have the support of your family, or if you have like a professional that you work with, like a counselor or an advocate that you work with. They can they can help you with whatever those issues are, whatever the issue is, whether if it's debt or whether if it's a personal thing. They will be able to help you with it. So it's very ideal not to kind of actually sink into that problem on your own. Is kind of ideal to seek professional help, and also of your family as well. That can also support you in the long run. Now, focus on the actual problems. So the very important ones, that really, that bothers you the most. Focus on those ones. Speak to your counselor or your advocate, and tell them how that problem affects you. Then the counselor or the advocate can give you tips, give you tools on how you can deal with those problems. Then the sixth one, take action. Start now. So as you're focusing on those problems, take action. Take action by always speaking to your counselor, and always oh, hi Richie, how are you? Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate. Yeah. So, but take action by always speaking to your counselor or your advocate, and also acknowledge that there is a problem. I really appreciate. I'm very happy to see you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really happy. Oh, okay. I'm from Nigeria. Do you like to... Well, actually, I can't really talk about that right now. Thank you. So now, the seventh one is to take your time. So at the same time that you're focusing on what the issue, the main problems are. At the same time, take your time and gradually sort it out, because it's not something that you can just click your hand and the problem is sorted. It's something that will take time, but the least your advocate can do is to call the company on. Okay. To call the company on your behalf and talk to them, and then they will meet to they will come to your terms and conditions and make it easy for you. Now, the eighth one is, again, ask for help when you need it. So whenever you need it, it's good that you ask for professional help. Now, the ninth one is reward yourself for every achievement. So every single time you've managed to complete some task or whatever it is that you've managed to achieve, always pat yourself on the back and tell yourself, well done, that you've managed to complete these or these tasks. Now, the 10th one is stay on track. So by staying on track is just by as you continue, you're continuing sorting out that problem. Stay on track. Don't lose track. Stay on track, and you will be able to get those things sorted out eventually. Now, the last but not the least is, no matter what the situation is, no matter what the problem is, no matter what you are facing, don't give up. Don't give up. We should never ever give up, because if you give up, you allow your mind to be thinking negative, and you don't want all those negative things in your mind. Thank you. You don't want all those negative things in your mind. You want to purge it out. You want to flush it out and stick with the positives. Never ever give up in anything. Just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing yourself. Keep pushing yourself until you eventually get to the top. By God's grace, all things are possible. So anyway, guys, I really hope that this has helped as many of you. And hi, thank you for coming on. So I hope that this has helped as many of you. And before I go, please don't fail to subscribe, comment, thumb up, do like me, and share with your friends and your colleague and as many people as you feel that will benefit from this. And please, guys, help me and spread this message viral to as many that needs to hear about it. Okay, there are two goats. There are two goats. I'll find of it. Oh, okay. Very interesting. So yeah, again, before I go, please don't fail to subscribe, comment, thumb up, do like me, share with your friends and your colleague, and as many people as you feel that will benefit from this. Once again, is your girl Adez. Okay, all of them are once again, is your girl Adez. See you all on tomorrow. God bless you all, and thank you all to as many of you that took time to be with me today. And I will see you all on tomorrow. Oh, okay. All right then. Bye.